Alright, so next up should be Mizar's Palace. Like, that's the end. There are 9 I never saved in Mizar's Palace. The lobby, the flume, and the chasm. So the chasm is Lupus, and the lobby is Juno. So Vela's actually done. And just to double check, no more sad faces? Yeah. So all we have left is that. All right, so let's I guess we'll switch back to Lupus because he's already there. So the last planet's Mizar's Palace, and funnily enough, I already completed one of the 3 playthroughs the first try. Oh, there's some right here. Did I get these guys the first time or not? Alright, there are 10 total. Mizar's Palace. We're getting close. Just 2 more tribal hunts followed by the vehicle part hunt. I'm not really sure how far behind I am on that. Are you guys just flanking me with rockets? You guys are. Very rude. Done with that. I just left 1 living. Well, it's a living. I'm gonna do a quick once over, but I think I would have noticed any bears during the fight. They also would have been at great risk of dying. So I prefer there not to be any bears here. This is where Lupus got his night vision goggles. Yep, here it is. This is the exact room. I forget this exists. But it sure does. So Vela gets a magazine, Juno gets a crowbar, and Lupus gets night vision goggles that are used in 1 room. That's perhaps one of the strangest versions of this implementation of this idea that each character gets an item. I remember this being confusing. See what I can do. This room's just empty. Ah! Hi. Dude just showed up. I can't tell if I'm getting a blue dress moment or not. Is it just me or are the ants still blue, even though I'm in night vision mode and everything should just be green, white, and black, basically? It's hard to tell. When your brain is used to decoding stuff being shown under different lights, sometimes you just see stuff automatically as its correct color, even though there's context changing it, and none of the actual pixels are that color. So maybe I'm just imagining that they're blue because I know they're supposed to be blue. But maybe if I went into like a color picker, I wouldn't find that they are blue. But I swear they look blue. There's the exit. That's actually supposed to be part of what's going on with the whole blue, black, white, gold dress conundrum. Is that there is the dress is blue and black. Like, it's definitely a blue and black dress. That's just the real dress that exists in real life. But it's a warped photograph because it's taken in bad light conditions. And so a lot of people see it as being white and gold. which is wrong. But it's like it's just what their eyes are like decoding it as. And it's like the more you're used to being outdoors and seeing the sun and normal lighting, essentially, the more likely you are to see the dress as being white and gold. And the more you're used to seeing stuff under artificial light or altered light or darkness and like decoding what your eyes and brain decode what you're seeing all the time, the more likely you are to see it as blue and black, which is the correct colors, because you correctly like decode the color to be exactly what it is, and the trickery of the badly photographed image doesn't affect you as much, and so on. There was a podcast episode about this, but I forgot what it was now. Oh yeah, it's a You Are Not So Smart. It was that podcast. I was like, was it You Are Not So Smart, or was it Radio Lab, or was it This American Life, or was it 99% Invisible? And it's like, no, this is about brain. For a second there, I was like, maybe it's 99% Invisible because it's a design type of thing, but like, no. This is about your brain tricking you. So it's yes, You Are Not So Smart podcast. The episode called Crocs and Socks. I listen to too many podcasts. We got like 4 to go? I'm pretty far. It started off as just being entertainment podcasts. I would just listen to things about, there's just people just talking and it being funny most of the time. But it definitely transitioned at some point to listening to a lot of like news adjacent informational podcasts and so on. Less news and more stories, I guess. I definitely started leaning towards non-fiction podcasts. Good for housework and cooking and driving. And for a while, driving was just a constant part of my life. It's kind of gone now. Like, I drove for an hour in each direction to and from school, for example. Whenever I used to record with Andrew, I'd drive an hour to get there. Huh. I'm missing one. Shit. Oh, they're back there. I'm a fool. Huh. What an easy level to complete. I think Juno's is a bit more confusing because he has a drop. He has like a faith drop at some point through that fire. I think the one in the waterfall tricked me. Maybe I didn't see that one. I don't think I needed my jetpack, and this was his original level, so I didn't have to come back as a different character either. Interesting. I wonder if every character was simultaneously capable of getting this on their first try. Only 5 to go in the entire game. And I get to feel like I'm hot shit. This is where I left you? Alright. Let's get you to Mizar's palace. Do. I'm betting that Vela probably gets a ship part on Tofret. because there's 2 underwater caves on Tofret, and it's like one of those could be a multiplayer secret, but 2 of them? That'd be pretty uninspired and disappointing to have 2 multiplayer secrets that you unlock on the same planet via the same trick as Vela. So it definitely makes me think, one of those is probably a ship part. Boom. Big headshots all around. That went well. No, the ammo. The ammo, no. They're definitely selectively creative, though, with some of the stuff, right? Like, oh, you can only go this way because you need Vela, because only Vela can swim. Okay. So why can only Juno go this way? Vela cannot open this door. What? Like that's the reason. Okay, it should be reasonably easy for me to make sure that I've gotten every tribal before I jump in the hole. Because it's just these 2 rooms, or pathways or whatever. Just go left and right real quick, grab all the tribals, and then that's it. There's so many of them, holy crap. Triple kill! Damn. And a machine gun ammo, thank you. Grenade capacity increased. Did he not have grenades last time I came here? Oh, there's no tribals here. 'Cause I assume you can't just pick up the same upgrade over and over again, because then that would be spam. You could basically cheat your way to maximum ammo. So I imagine I must have just not had grenades yet. I think I got those on Tofret after I realized I could blow up doors. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, you need to die. There you go. Then all of you die. I don't trust it. I can't tell if there's a, hello. Ow. There we go. I couldn't tell if there was tribals up there or not, so I wasn't going to shoot an explosive. Looks clear, though. So that's 5. There's still a lot more to go. Like 9 more to go. I think I can pretty confidently say I got them all, though. That was definitely one of the things I was worried about, thinking about coming back to this level, was the issue of, like, how am I going to deal with the point of no return drop midway through the level. There's not normally a point of no return drop in a level. You can usually continue to backtrack and re-explore and like search the same level over and over again until you're like sure you found them all. Alright, now it's time to just really consistently search this area, which I've definitely been to a number of times now. But now I can confidently say I have every ability available. Which means I can really commit to trying to complete this. Knowing that whatever they want of me, I have it. Hey guys. 6 to go. You can just feel the countdown. We're getting there. There's part of me that's almost like, oh, kind of don't want it to end. There was anticipation for this for a while though, because I announced my new schedule where I rotate the time slots, and my new classic games time slot where I go back to my childhood games and whatnot. And so I was anticipating this playthrough for like the last 2 or 3 playthroughs of other games. It's like, this and this is this, and then Force Gemini. Once the opportunity finally comes up, then it's like it was always going to feel weirdly short, even though this is pretty long for the kind of game it is. This is a relatively long playthrough for the standards of this particular kind of game, and I certainly am not exactly hungry for more repetition, so I definitely don't want the game to repeat itself just to be longer. There's just a vague bittersweetness to the idea of moving on. I'm not done yet, though. We're finishing the tribal hunt, which is almost certainly the biggest ask of how you beat this game. But I still need to find all the ship parts. So we're going to be seeing some of those planets again. And I'll come back as the right character, or whatever the hell. Hopefully I didn't just straight up miss any. Hopefully I was like the wrong character because I was there for the tribal hunt. Don't you dare throw things at me. Get rid of all of you. There they are. In the lava room. Les gasp. Aha! Celebrate here for a moment. Just look at that. Just look at the tribals not saved column and that's it. The only thing to change about this screen now is just to replay levels to drive down my times. Because yeah, it does tell you your best time for each mission and then the total best time for the planet. You can go and iterate on that, but like we're done. The tribal hunt, the infamous Force Gemini tribal hunt, AF, it's gone. It's the end. It's goodbye. All right, let's start the nitrogen tank. How many do I still need to get? Is that 12 ship parts? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we're real close. Oh, we're real close. I have 4 ship parts left. Wow, and one of them's the tribal hunt. So I have 3 to find in the environment. Oh, this shouldn't take long at all. Next episode might be me doing like Mizar's palace. I mean, not Mizar, Mizar's asteroid. The one, like going after him on his planet. It might take me a whole episode to get the 3 ship parts. We'll see. I think I know where one of them is, though. Because in here was a pyramid. And there was a fuel pad in here. So something's going on in here. I couldn't do this. I couldn't do this the first time because there was a fuel pad. So it looks like Lupus and Vela and Juno all could have finished Mizar's palace on their first try. I was the fool who screwed up, apparently. Oh, it's another one of these. Finally, Juno transforms. I think Vela had access. No, Juno didn't have access to the other ones. Juno had access to the one I just did, I think, but not the mine, because Vela's magazine was required. What's going on in here? Is this the wrong? Did I turn around? Is that the wrong door? What am I looking at? Checkered flags? Racing flags? Is it officially time for this to get weird? Oh. There's a racing minigame? Yeah, it's a race course up there. Wait, was I playing a video game adaptation of this race course a minute ago? Can I get in? It's so small. How the hell do I get in that? Oh. Of course. A rockets. Yeah, I was playing a video game adaptation of this in the video game. And I found that one before I found this one, funnily enough. Oh, this could be fun. They made Diddy Kong Racing and stuff. Like, they know what they're doing. Oh, I hit a wall. Damn it. Okay. There's definitely one thing I'm not loving about this. You don't hold down a go button. It's the same controls as the video game I played earlier, which is that you just hold the joystick direction in the direction you want to go in. Which means the joystick is simultaneously your accelerator and your... it's both my accelerator and my steering, which just feels weird. I definitely prefer to hold down the right trigger to drive fast. I like to hold down the right trigger to accelerate, and then hold down and then use the joystick to steer. I think it's pretty standard for console racing. So same thing as last time. The other guys are pushovers, but one guy is really rough. And you also have a limited number of accelerators. So I've been trained on this a little bit from earlier. There we go. Oh. So those things give you more boosts. So if I grab them all, then he can't have them. And then I could just go rocketing through. I don't know what the green and red ones do. Some of them are weapons, but I've never used one. Oh, there's one. Big win. First try. Hey, I won a multiplayer secret. Oh. Oh, there's a ship part 2. Okay, I was right about that part. Ta-da. Well, alright then. How do I get out? It was the yellow one, right? There we go. Yep. Look at their stance as bug people. Oh, it's because they can reuse the, yeah. They reuse the walking animation that they have normally. It helps you recognize them in ant form, essentially. So they still walk around just like they do in ant form. I mean, in human form. Nailed it on my first try. Didn't even know what I was doing. They did train me though, I guess, on the 2D game. And that one took me 2 tries, so, Not bad though. First try and second try. Where was... I was making the dumb bear noises. I guess I mean, we're wrapping up an episode anyway, and in my case, an entire session. Let's check out the pyramid. Can I go back inside the pyramid? The funny thing is, now that I have all of the here it is. Okay. I was gonna say, now that I have all the tribals, I'd actually know where to turn this in.
How can we ever thank you? Many would have simply ignored our plight in the face of such odds, and yet your only reward is the sudden threat to your own world by the coward Mizar. The asteroid he's commandeered is heading straight for Earth. If you don't catch up with him in time, the collision will certainly put an end to his own life, but at a terrible cost to your people. Worse still, your Jet Force patrol ships just aren't cut out for such desperate work. We have a ship that may serve your needs, but there are drawbacks. It is the ship our ancestors used to reach this galaxy many centuries ago. Many of its technologies have since been lost to the mists of time. If we can locate the missing pieces, it will certainly carry you to a final confrontation with Mizar. 12 parts have gone missing over the years. Some have been hidden throughout the galaxy, others hoarded by locals. The final piece I myself own, and it will be yours for a reward when all the captured tribals are finally free. Sorry to be so mercenary, but hey, times are rough. Anyway, enough talk. It's your home world at stake. Be quick. Find the pieces and we may be able to stop that maniac for good. When you have all 12 parts, bring them back here and we'll prepare the ship for its final voyage since the dawn of Goldwood. The very best of luck to you all. What? Our race has at last thrown off the shackles of Mizar. Bravo. We will never forget the Jet Force's inspirational heroics on this day. The prized relic from my ancestors' ship is yours with all of my gratitude. Wow, we're really grateful for your help. Thanks.
Dun 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 dun. Yes. So like what? It was 3 to go. I was wrong about the race. The race was only for a multiplayer. I thought going there might be that. But here we go. We're working on this. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. Big success.